Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, 12 Seasons of Astrology. This is your 2020 year ahead astrology prediction forecast horoscope, which covers the retrogrades, eclipses, and conjunctions. I'll start with the eclipses first. On January 10th, there's a full moon, lunar eclipse in Cancer, your 8th house. That will oppose Mercury and Capricorn, your 2nd house. That will oppose Saturn and Capricorn, your 2nd house. And that will oppose Pluto and Capricorn, your 2nd house. Within the next 6 months, something gradually phases out, or it gets eclipsed out, dealing with your inheritance, your child support, alimony, your loans. You may be able to pay off a loan within the next 6 months. Your child support may come to an end within 6 months. Your alimony may come to an end within 6 months, or a legal matter may come to an end within the next 6 months. Also, something the way you earn money gets eclipsed out too. It could get renegotiated, restructured. There could be some limitations or restrictions, transformations and changes as well. On June 5th, there's a full moon, lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, your 1st house, that will square Mars in Pisces, your 4th house. Over the next 6 months, something dealing with your 1st house could get eclipsed out, dealing with your appearance, your physique, or your personality. Something gets eclipsed out. It could be anything with your the way you dress, the way your body looks, the way your hair looks, the way your face looks. Anything could get eclipsed out within the next 6 months. On June 21st, there's a new moon, solar eclipse in Cancer, your 8th house. Over the next 6 months, something dealing with your 8th house will gradually improve, grow, or blossom, dealing with your inheritance, your child support, alimony, your loan, or shared finances. On July 4th, there's a full moon, lunar eclipse in Capricorn, your 2nd house, that will eclipse out. Something gradually gets eclipsed out over the next 6 months, dealing with your earned money, your second income stream of money, or the overtime hours that you're working. That gets eclipsed out. On November 30th, there's a full moon, lunar eclipse in Gemini, your 7th house. Over the next 6 months, gradually, something regarding your relationship, your committed relationship, your marriage may come to an end. You may file for divorce. You may file for a legal separation from your committed partner, or just part ways permanently, or just just separate and part ways, or with a business partnership as well, or gradually over the next 6 months. On December 14th, there's a new moon, total solar eclipse in Sagittarius, your 1st house. Over the next 6 months, something gradually improves, grows, or blossoms, that's dealing with your appearance, your physique, or your personality. I'll go to the conjunctions. The first one, January 12th, Pluto and Capricorn, your 2nd house, will conjunct Saturn and Capricorn, your 2nd house. This is increased activities involving the way you earn money. It could be increased income. You could be increased overtime, increased ways of instead of a second stream of income, you have a third stream of income, or just increased money that's earned around the beginning of January. The next one, conjunction, is Jupiter and Pluto. Jupiter in Capricorn, your 2nd house, will conjunct Pluto in Capricorn, your 2nd house, on April 4th, June 30th, and November 12th. This is once again increased money earned, increased activities involving the way you earn money. You may continue to earn more money, whether it's overtime, a second, or just more income streams coming in. There's new ways to earn money. The next one, Mars in Aquarius will conjunct Saturn in Aquarius, your 3rd house. This is your 3rd house of increased activities involving your 3rd house, your vehicle, your electronic devices, your neighbors, your neighborhood, your siblings or cousins. Let's see the retrogrades. I'll start with the Mercury retrogrades. Mercury will retrograde in all three water signs, the first one in Pisces. Your fourth house will start on February 16th through March 9th. This is dealing with your fourth home and family and property that needs to be renegotiated, reflected, revised, revisited, reworked, reset, restarted. The second Mercury retrograde is in Cancer, your eighth house, from June 17th to July 11th. This is your eighth house of inheritance, loans, shared finances, child support, or alimony. Once again, it has to be renegotiations, revised, revisited, reflected, reworked, redone. The third Mercury retrograde is in Scorpio, your 12th house. This is October 13th through November 3rd, which is Election Day. This is your 12th house of recovery, healing, hospitals, confinement, jail, or prison. That needs to be renegotiated, reworked, reflected, revised, revisited, and redone. The next retrograde, Mars in Aries, will retrograde from September 9th through November 13th. Mars in Aries, your fifth house of children, pregnancy, artistic endeavors, romance, fun and leisure. Something has to be renegotiated, rethought, reset, restarted, revisited, revised, dealing with your fifth house. Mars in retrograde. Mars will be in Aries for 6 months next year. This is from June 27th through January 2021. Venus will be in Gemini. Venus will retrograde in Gemini May 13th through June 24th. Venus will be in Gemini for 4 months, April 4th through August 7th. This is your seventh house of committed relationships and your business partnerships, something that has to be renegotiated, rethought about, reflected, reset, restarted, revisited, revised. The next retrograde, Saturn in Aquarius, your third house, will retrograde from May 10th through September 29th. This is dealing with your third house. Once again, your vehicles, electronics, devices, your neighbors, your neighborhood, your siblings, cousins, writing projects, your thinking, anything dealing with your third house will have to be revised, renegotiated, revisited, reset, restart. The next retrograde, Jupiter and Capricorn, will retrograde from May 14th, 2020 through September 12th. This is your second, Jupiter and Capricorn will retrograde in your second house of earned money or a second stream of money or overtime hours. It has to be restarted, revised, reset, renegotiated, revisited, redone. And Mars will square Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn. Mars in Aries, your fifth house, will square Jupiter and Capricorn, your second house. This is your children, pregnancy, artistic endeavors, romance, fun and leisure that will conflict or interfere with the way you earn money. This is like your Mars is a planet of drive and action, and Jupiter is a planet of abundance and expansion. Somehow there's some kind of conflict or confliction or interference with your children, pregnancy, your romance that will interfere with the way you earn money. That's on August 4th and October 19th. Mars in Aries, your fifth house, will square Saturn in Capricorn, your second house, on August 24th and September 29th. Once again, this is your children, pregnancies, artistic endeavors, romance, fun and leisure that will conflict or interfere with the way you earn money. You have to find a way to restructure it, find discipline. There could be limitations or restrictions when you're trying to correct this interference with the way you earn money, and then your children, pregnancy, and romance and fun and leisure and artistic endeavors. Mars in Aries, your fifth house, will square Pluto and Capricorn, your second, August 13th, October 9th, and December 23rd. Once again, this is your children, pregnancy, artistic endeavors, romance, fun and leisure that will conflict with the way you earn money. There could be confrontations, arguments, changes. There will be some sort of transformation changes and permanent changes, and that if it doesn't happen by August 13th or October 9th, it will happen by December 23rd of next year. Okay, Sagittarius, that's all I have for 2020. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also please remember to check out my other videos that I have posted. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.